Well, Wednesday's over. Let's see what got done. We had 4 of us in here today with Sergio, me, Mike, and my dad, and got a lot done on several projects. We've got the X5 up in the air. So the zip tie was doing nothing. It was just lodged in there, probably fell down from above, took it out, threw it away, easy fix, no charge. Then the engine vibration, or whatever sort of vibration we're getting in drive with your foot on the brake, that's when it's the worst. Seems to be entirely in the exhaust system, which is super strange. We studied the trans mounts, the motor mounts, cats, pipes coming down here, resonator, nothing is obviously damaged. Motor mount arms look fine and are tight. Motor mounts are tight. Motor mounts are new. Nothing obvious at all. We have a vibration dampener installed in the exhaust right here. That's nice and tight and looks like the factory part I see on real OEM. What's a little curious is back here on the exhaust system, we've got this bracket that sticks out, and you look at that and think, oh, we're missing a vibration dampener. Well, you go and you look online and it doesn't even show that bracket on there. So do we have the wrong exhaust system? Am I looking at the wrong diagram? I'm punching in the last 7 digits of the VIN to pull up the exact build date and everything that this car is optioned with. So I've asked the customer if this exhaust system is original or off a donor car. They do have one on the website that has, on Real OEM, that has this bracket, but it says like sport package or something. So I don't know, I need to hear back from him to see if this is still original. I found this exhaust mount over here is cracked, or at least partially broken, certainly not enough to cause the vibrations we had. It's just everything has a nice steady vibration, specifically here in the back and going up to the resonator. It's just weird. The engine's smooth, touch the bottom of the oil pan, touch the transfer case, touch the transmission. Everything seems to be in good working order. So I don't really understand that yet. We're gonna get a fresh look at it tomorrow. Weird thing going on in the subframe here. So the notch is supposed to be there to access that subframe E-Torx bolt. But then it looks like somebody has towed or pulled this car by putting hooks in here, and it's peeled back part of the steel front subframe like tree bark. It's really strange. It's on the other side as well. I don't think that's going to cause a vibration through the entire car. Suppose we can check subframe tightness and all that, but you don't really feel the vibrations up here. It's more towards the rear. So we may just need to remove the entire exhaust system, really inspect it, see how it runs and drives without it. It'll be loud as hell, but do the vibrations disappear? Another weird thing that shows my lack of knowledge for your E53 vehicles. So here's your transfer case, front drive shaft up to the front differential. You put the car in drive and let it just idle on the lift. Rear wheels spin right up. The front wheels don't move at all. Is it supposed to be like that? I have no idea. There's no low range box. There's no way to enable or disable all-wheel drive. It is all-wheel drive, not four-wheel drive. So all of the wheels are driving all of the time, yet not really. You really have to get into the gas and throw a few thousand RPM at it before the front wheels pick up speed, and they do not move as quickly as the rears. So maybe somebody watching this video has more information, more knowledge, more experience, and can tell me if that is normal. We got the fuel venturi hose today. That'll be going in hopefully tomorrow. I've got an MPI in the afternoon, so maybe I'll ask Mike to work on that tomorrow morning. Sergio spent his day over here. Rear parcel shelf is out of the 03 M5. New rear struts are in. I think the brake lines were done before, but rear upper arms are done. Diff is back in, drive shaft is back in. I have been away from this project for a bit, so I don't know exactly where we stand. I need to go through the work order and make some updates, but we are making good progress here. Front suspension's coming apart. Looks like the tie rods are out. Curved and straight arms are out, so that's all good. Onto the M3, I spent some time on the phone with the owner today going over the results I sent late last night, or the estimate rather that I sent late last night for everything he was interested in. He chose the majority of the work to proceed with, which is great, and I've already started a bit right here. We've very gently got the seat belt tied around the door handle here because this piece of plastic trim had faded to almost white, and I thought I'd try a little something before I quote him for replacement. So I've got that stuff Nate recommended, back to black plastic restore, something like that. Cleaned the hell out of it, applied some of that. I'm going to give it a few days and see how it holds up. Usually those things make it look good for a couple hours or a few days, and then it just goes right back the way it was. But so far so good. That thing looks new. We're going to be doing a shift knob inside center console, the little storage doors there, the cup holders, the coin box, just all that garbage soft touch plastic that gets all screwed up. We're going to be replacing, in addition to the lower steering wheel M trim that's now $200. Got to figure out how to get these warts off without damaging the glass. That might suck. There's a little stain on the top on the other side, and I tried some Folex in it. I haven't looked in a few hours. And yeah, 90 plus percent. It's right there. You actually see it more on camera than I do in person. So maybe I'll do another application tomorrow with a really soft brush. See what I can do on that. And then there were some dark stains in the trunk as well, just on the carpeting. Not bad, but you know, just marks. Your eyes could see it right over in this area. And the Folex took all that out as well. We're going to be doing the M3 badge, which is sold as one piece. Interestingly, they don't break up the 3 and the M like they do on the M5. Reason being, the colors are a little bit faded. We're going to do hood and trunk struts as well. Really a lot of cosmetics. The only mechanicals are a power steering hose, all the fluid flushes, all the filters, and the motor mounts. We're going to do a cowl because that has faded to gray. Yeah, we're going to make a really, really freaking nice car out of this. And at the end, we hopefully will be able to follow it up with an elite finish, paint correction, ceramic coating, complete detail down to the wheels. Oh, we're going to refinish the wheels, so they're going to look freaking awesome in chrome shadow. And then probably those minor dents right back there in the rear quarter panel. We're going to get some miles on this after I'm done driving the low miler Carbon Black 2000 M5. Make sure that the valve cover or fresh valve cover gaskets and timing cover gaskets are still dry. I've still got to figure out the blue bus, but then this thing's ready. He wants to pick it up at the end of the month. We'll see if we can expedite that a little bit. 12:48, I made it into the next day. Hey, look at that, it's a late night for me now. Boy, late 20s hit, everything goes to shit. Tonight was a night of fish sticks, mashed potatoes, some garlic bread. Mike came over, we got really nerdy, watched an M539 video on the 530 wagon that he's restoring. Lots of awesome work there. And then we talked shop stuff and parts and tools and future projects and M57 diesel stuff late into the night, almost 1 a.m. That's the end of today. I'm going to bed. Tomorrow we've got Thursday. It feels like Friday and Monday at the same time. I don't know what's going on. Got an MPI tomorrow. I'll be getting to the Fuel Venturi line in the E53. Still working on Steve's 03 M5. Too many projects, as I already detailed earlier today, but I'm gonna go lay down and get some rest for a couple hours and we'll hit it tomorrow. I can see myself in the window. I don't like that. I'm gonna turn this way. Good night.